Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another playthrough of Mage Knight. Today we're going to be playing with Tovak with Norwas as the dummy player. We have two whites and a blue in the source. Our initial unit offers Northern Monks, Magic Familiars and Red Cape Monks. The advanced actions we have are Stout Resolve, Counter Attack and Refreshing Walk. And then the spell offer is going to be Chill, Lethal Chill, Flame Wall, Flame Wave and Meditation Trance. And then we can draw our first hand of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we get Swiftness, Stamina, Rage, Mana Draw and Concentration. And I think for our tactics here, we probably want to maybe move into the forest here, and then we can see what's in the Mage Tower, and if we don't like what we see in there, then we can take out the Orc and continue up this way. So I think we'll go with planning here. Just to have those extra cards. So they're going to take Great Start. So that is out of the game. And we are going to go first this round. So yeah, we can make a start here. And for us, I think we'll use Stamina with a blue from the source to move into the forest. We reveal what's in the Mage Tower, and it is, okay, so 5 armor, 5 physical attack and poison, and I think we will probably end our turn there, and yeah, we'll see what we draw on the next round. So that is a gold. We are going to draw another 2 cards because of planning, and we get Promise and Crystallize. Dummy player then 1, 2 and 3. It's a red, they don't go again, back to us. And I think here we will just take the Orc out. So let's play Crystallize with the gold. We'll get a green into our inventory. And then we can use Concentration with Swiftness for a ranged attack of 5, which is enough to take him out in the ranged siege attack phase. Get +1 reputation, +3 fame, 1, 2, 3. And then I think I'll discard it, Promise as well. So that's a gold. Green is disappearing, and then we are going to level up. So we get a choice of our 2 skills. So we have movement 2 during the day, 1 at night, and then the co-op one. I'm going to take the movement one. The common skill is going to be so boost to units attack and block. I think I'm going to take counter attack here from the advanced action row. So that will go onto our deck, and the new advanced action is going to be Crystal Mastery. We have 2 in hand, we'll draw another 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we get Tranquility, March, Threaten and Counter Attack. Dummy player then 1, 2 and 3. It's a red, they don't go again, back to us. And I think here let's use Tranquility with a gold to draw 2 cards, and we get so Stamina and Instinct. Okay, and I think we'll end our turn there. So that's a blue. Goes back in the source. Dummy, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will go to the dummy player 1, 2 and 3. It's a green, they get 1 more. Back to us. We are going to assault the Mage Tower using move 2 from March, move 2 from our skill. We move in, we lose 1 reputation. We need to block here, so I think we will use Mana Draw with a white from the source. We'll take a white and set it to red, so we are going to get 2 red tokens. We're going to use one of those with Instinct for a block of 4, and then we can use Rage for a block of 2, so he's fully blocked, and then we can play Counter Attack for an attack of 4 +3 for each enemy blocked this turn. So we have a total attack of 7 from those, from counter attack, and he has been fully blocked. So we get +4 fame, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are 1 short of leveling up. We also get a spell as a reward. The red doesn't get rerolled, the white does. It is a gold. And these are getting discarded. I think for our reward, I'm going to take probably Flame Wall here, so we'll take that. these advance, and the new one that we get is underground travel, underground attack. We have 2 cards in hand, so we'll draw another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we get Rage, Cold Toughness, March, and Flame Wall, Flame Wave. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They don't go again. Back to us. And I think here we should have a shield token actually first. I think I'm going to do something quite unusual here. So I think I'm going to play Threaten for influence 2, and then all of these cards sideways for an influence of 5 to get, along with the blue from the source, to pick up Chill here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's a very powerful spell, and I'd like to pick it up, and then hopefully we can move a decent amount on the next turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the blue to get Chill into our deck. This gets re-rolled. It's a gold. We draw up to the last 2. We get Swiftness and Chill. Dummy player. Oh, we have to refresh the spells, and we get Tremor, Earthquake. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. They're going to declare end of round in the next turn. Now, do we want to stay in the Mage Tower for the next round, or shall we try and move a bit here? I think we probably move, so we'll go Swiftness for move 2 and our Skill for move 2. That's 2, 4, and yeah, we'll end our turn there. So the round, that's the end of the round, and we will re-roll here. So that is black, gold, and green. So the green will stay, the black and gold get re-rolled, and they are white and green. The unit offer is getting refreshed with the Utum Guardsmen, the Illusionists, and the Shock Troops. Okay. They are going to take Stout Resolve into their deck, and the new card they get, or the new card that we get, is Dodge and Weave. They get a green to their inventory for Meditation Trance. These advance, and the new one we get is Cure Disease. And then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we get Counterattack, March, Cold Toughness, Stamina, and Rage. And I think here, let's take Preparation, and we probably want to go for probably Flame Wave here. Flame Wall, Flame Wave. And then, so what I'm thinking is we'll explore with the movement cards in our hand and our skill, and then depending on what we find, we might be able to come over and enter the dungeon. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Dummy player then, number 6, Sparing Power out of the game. We are going to go first this turn. So let's use March for a move of, or let's use Stamina for a move of 2. So we'll explore this tile, and we get, okay, so tile number 4. There is an Orc, and that goes face up. And that's okay. So 2 physical attacks of 1 each and 4 armor, and then there is a Mage Tower which goes face down. And then yeah, so we will also play, I think, March for move 4, which will get us into the village, and then we might be able to take out the Mage Tower here. So we'll leave it there. Dummy player, or sorry, that's a black. Dummy player goes once we draw cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We get one more as Swiftness. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They get 2 more, 1 and 2. Back to us, and I think we'll plunder the village. So we'll take Reputation -1, and we'll get Threaten and Rage. And I think we don't have access to a red here, which is really, really bad. Let's see. And I think we'll just recruit here. So we'll play Threaten for influence of 2, and then Rage. The 2 Rage is sideways for influence 4, and Swiftness for influence 5, which will allow us to get the Utum Guardsmen. Yeah, let's go with that. These get discarded. and we will draw another 2 cards. So 1, 2, and we get chill and stamina. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They don't go again. We're going to plunder the village, so we'll lose another reputation. And we get swiftness and march. Okay, still not great. And I think let's use stamina for a move of 2. So we'll use that to explore here. And it is tile number 8. So there is an orc right in the middle. And that is 4 physical attack with brutal, physical resistance, and 3 armor. And then there's a ruins which goes face down, and a magical glade as well. So we'll end our turn there, I think. Yeah, we don't draw anything. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 2 more, 1 and 2. We're going to plunder again and lose another reputation, and we get instinct and crystallize. Okay. I think we just go for the mage tower here. So we'll go 2 and 3. So we'll move into the mage tower. We'll lose 1 reputation. We are okay. So 2 physical attacks of 3 each with brutal, and unfortified with 7 armor. So we can use 1, or we can block 1 of the attacks with our unit, and then we can play cold toughness for a block of 3 with the other. We can use counterattack for an attack of 4 because we've blocked 1 enemy, and then we can use instinct for an attack of 2, and crystallize for an attack of 1. So that is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's enough to take him out, and we get 5 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will level up, so we get another command token, and these are getting discarded. So we're left with these 2 or 3 in hand. We do get a reward. I'm going to take Tremor here. These move along, and the next one is Whirlwind Tornado. And we are drawing another 2 cards. So 1, 2, and we get Concentration and Tremor. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. They are going to declare end of round on the next turn back to us. And I think we will probably want to take this orc out. I mean, we could go with all 3 sideways here, or two spells sideways maybe, and then that would get us a move into the desert. We should have a shield token on the mage tower, and then we can maybe explore on the last 2 turns. So let's do that. We'll play these 2 sideways plus our skill for a move of 3, which will provoke the orc. And then we are able to play concentration with swiftness with the green from the source for a ranged attack of 5. We get +1 reputation and +2 fame, so not quite enough to level up. This gets re-rolled. It's a blue, and these are getting discarded, and we're left with 1 in hand, and we have 1, 2, 3. So we get mana draw, promise, and tranquility. Dummy player declares end of round. Back to us. We have a move of 5 here. So we can, I guess we can go with move 2 to explore here. And we get, okay, so tile number 10. So there's a ruins and a keep. Keep, both are face down. So keep and a ruins, and then I think we can explore another 2. So we'll play another 2 cards sideways to explore here, and we get, okay, so tile number 11. There is an orc right in front of us. Ruins on the far side goes face down. The mage tower also goes face down, and the orc will go face up. So the orc is going to be 2 physical attacks of 1 each and 4 armor. We are not going to be able to take him out. So I think we'll just end it there. And yeah, we can shuffle or re-roll the source first. So white, white, blue. The unit offer gets refreshed with regular units. So we get peasants, Utum crossbowmen, and the peasants. They're going to take refreshing walk into their deck. These advance along, and the new one that we get is shield bash. They get another green into their inventory for underground travel. these move along, and the new spell that we get is Fireball, Firestorm, and then we can ready our unit and shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we get Stamina, Stamina, Mana Draw, Rage, and Flame Wall. I think for us, we're probably going to take Rethink here, and I think I will discard 2 Staminas, and probably Flame Wall as well. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can draw 3 more, so 1, 2, 3. And we get March, Swiftness, and Threaten. Okay, dummy player then takes number 6 is the right moment, so we're going to go first here. And yeah, we can shuffle these back into our deck. So I took Rethink there because I probably just want to get the Orc on the first turn to level up, and then maybe move around towards the ruins and explore from there. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so I think I'm going to engage this in combat. We will play probably March and Threaten sideways to block 1 each of their attacks, and then we'll play Rage on our unit for an attack of 4. We get +1 reputation, +2 fame, so we do level up. These get discarded, and we have a choice between okay, so his block skill, and then I think that's Night Sharpshooting, is it? Yeah, Night Sharpshooting, once a turn, range attack 1 during the day or 2 at night, or the block. I think I'm going to take the block. It might play well with counter attack. The common skill is Wands of Loyalty, and then we are probably going to want to take Dodge and Weave here. Advanced actions move along, and the new one we get is Decompose. And we have 2 in hand here. We get another 3, so 1, 2, 3, and we have Rage, Concentration, and Dodge and Weave. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. I think we're going to want to move. I'll probably come around here and try and get here to explore there and there. So let's use our skill for move 2, Swiftness for move 4, and probably let's play Rage sideways for move 5, which will get us into the forest. We'll draw 2 more cards, and we get Tremor and Tranquility. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they don't go again, and sorry, because it's the day, we should have these face up, so we'll keep a purple enemy for a unit, and then here we have 2 purple enemies for a spell and an advanced action, and this we have a keep and a white enemy for an artifact and a spell, and I think we will use here probably our skill for a move of 2, which gets us next to the Mage Tower, and we reveal, okay, so 6 fire attack with fire resistance and 5 armor. So what do we want to do now? We could enter the ruins here. Okay, let's play Mana Draw with a white. We'll take a white and set it to green. We'll get 2 green tokens. And we will use one of those with Tranquility. And yeah, we'll draw two cards, and we get Instinct and Cold Toughness. Okay, interesting. I think here let's use Instinct for a move of 2. So we'll go into the Mage Tower, lose a reputation. I think I'm going to play Concentration for a white token, which we are going to use with Dodge and Weave to reduce his attack by 4. And sorry, we should use Tremor here with a green, so target enemy gets armor -3. And then we're going to block his attack is now down to fire attack of 2. We're going to block it with our ice attack 2 skill, and then his armor is also down to 2, and we're going to play Cold Toughness for an attack of 2, which is enough to take him out. We get +5 fame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't level up, but we do get a shield token on that Mage Tower, and we do get another reward. So we're getting very spell heavy at the moment. So green does not get re-rolled, white does. That's a red. White goes away. These are all discarded, and we get a spell. So we can take Whirlwind or Fireball here, and I think I'll go for. We already have a fire spell in our deck, so I think I'll take Whirlwind here. So we'll take that. The new spell that we get is Snowstorm Blizzard, and then we are going to draw 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we get Crystallize, Stamina, Flame Wall, Flame Wave, Promise, and Whirlwind. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. I think we're going to move using our skill for a move of 2 and stamina for a move of 4, I think. So it'll take 3 to get there. Although if we go for, we could potentially recruit here. No, we would only be getting another spell, and I think we have enough of those. So I think maybe we go for Crystallize with the blue, and we'll take a red into our inventory. And then we can play Stamina for move 2. This for a move of 2 is a move of 4, which will get us there. And then 1 card sideways. I think we'll play Promise sideways to explore this tile. And it is tile number 7. We have 1 monastery there and a ruins, or not a ruins, a dungeon. So the monastery advanced action is going to be magic talent, and the orc at the top is going to be 3 physical attack, swiftness, and 4 armor. And I think we'll end our turn there. This gets re-rolled. It's a red, and yeah, we are going to draw up to our hand limit of 5. So another 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we get chill, march, and counter attack. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They don't go again over to us. We are going to use our skill for a move of 2 and explore this tile. So we get, okay, the blue city, and there's a Draconum, another monastery. The Draconum's going face up, and we get 9 fire attack, fire and physical resistance with 7 armor. The blue city at level 7 is going to be so 1 keep, 2 purple, and 1 white. 1 keep, 2 purple, and 1 white. And any elemental attack is going to have the boost to it. So we'll put this here. And yeah, the new monastery advanced action is going to be ritual attack. And then do we want to move any more here? So we've spent 3, 4, 5 movement. And I think here, sorry, we only used our skill to move there. We didn't spend 5 movement. We used 2. So let's use march and whirlwind sideways for a move of 3, which gets us there. We can engage this guy in combat. We could just take the wound, and then we'd be able to heal it, because we're on a magical glade. So I might actually prefer doing that. And then we can save counterattack, or fire block. So let's just block him, I think, with our flame wall for a fire block of 7. That is enough to block him, and then we can play counterattack with a red, which will get us an attack of 4. So that is +1 reputation, +3 fame, 1, 2, 3. That's enough to level up. This goes away. This gets re-rolled. It's a green. And then we can get our new command token, and we will draw the rest of our cards. We have stamina and swiftness here. Dummy player then 1, 2, and they're going to declare end of round in the next turn. Back to us. We're in a very difficult situation here. So if we're not going to be able to explore here. or here, because core tiles cannot go on the coast. So we're going to have to explore down here, I think, because of the way the lakes have set up. We can't actually explore here. So I think we start with a gold for being on the magical glade. We'll use that to power stamina plus our skill for a move of 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll get us 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can explore here. And we get, so it's not a city. Okay, that is a very bad layout. We do get another monastery, so that is in need. And then there's a tomb there as well. So I think we're probably looking at having to come around here and maybe explore here, and then maybe entering the city from the north. So yeah, we'll end our turn there. Yeah, that's a very awkward layout there. Okay, so we're re-rolling the source. That's red, red, and white. The units are getting refreshed, and there are elite units now. So we are getting, the first is the Delphana Masters, the first regular is Illusionists, and the second is the Amatep Freezers. Okay, that's not a good layout for us. We don't have any keeps. These are going to get replaced with 3 Regeneration, Peaceful Moment, and Swift Bolt. They're going to take Crystal Mastery. These advance, and the new one we get is Rush of Adrenaline. And then they're going to get another green into their inventory for Cure Disease. These advance along, and the new one that we get is Wings of Wind, Wings of Night. That could be very useful for us, actually. Okay, so we'll ready our unit and shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we'll draw 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get Mana Draw, Threaten, Rage, Stamina, Instinct, and Swiftness. And I think we probably want to go with Mana Search here. I'm thinking maybe we come around to the tomb and try and maybe enter that. Or we can stop in the monastery and then maybe try and recruit the Illusionists. That might be the better option here. So yeah, dummy player is going to go with number 2. So Long Night is out of the game. They're going to go first. So they get 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't go again. Over to us. We are going to re-roll, I think, probably the one of the reds. So that is a black. Okay. Let's go with Instinct with a red from the source for a move of 4, plus our skill for a move of 5, and stamina for a move of 7, which gets us into the monastery. And then we could go with another move 2 to get to the tomb. Interesting. I think we'll wait where we are and see what we draw, and then maybe we can get the Illusionist. That's another black. So we get 2 more cards, and we get Tranquility and Promise. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They don't go again. Over to us. We're going to need 7 plus 1 is 8 influence here. So we can get 4 from Promise, 2 from Threaten. That is, well, we can actually, let's re-roll one of the blacks here. Yeah, so that's a red. Okay, we could use Mana Draw, 5, 6, 7, and then Tranquility sideways. So let's go with that. So we will play Threaten with a red, Promise for 2, so that's 5, 6, 7, and then Tranquility for 1 maybe, or Rage. Let's play Rage sideways, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. So that is a total influence of 8. We will recruit the Illusionists, and yeah, we'll end our turn there. That is a red. These get discarded, and we are going to have 3 cards to draw. So 1, 2, 3, and we get March, Concentration, and Chill. The dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They don't go again. Back to us. Okay, so I think we can use March for a move of 2 along with our skill to get into the tomb or onto the tomb, and then we can use our illusionist for a white crystal. And then we will play Tranquility to draw 1 card, and we get Cold Toughness. And I think we probably want to re-roll the red here. So that's a black. I think we'll use Concentration to get a blue token. And then I think what we'll do is enter the tomb here. Yeah, let's go with that. So we'll enter the tomb, we draw a Draconum, and the one we get is 5 physical attack with swiftness and poison and 9 armor. And then we can use Chill with a blue and a black from the source. Target enemy does not attack this combat and gets armor -4. And then we can play Swiftness with a white from our inventory along with Cold Toughness for an attack of 5 in total, which is enough to take him out in the attack phase. So we get +7 fame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't level up, but we do get a reward, which is going to be a spell and an artifact. This gets re-rolled, it's a white. And yeah, we are discarding those. So the spell we're probably going to take is Wings of Wind here. And the new spell we get is Expose, Mass Expose. And then for the artifact, I think we probably want to go for, out of these two, Banner of Command, Influence 4. If you recruited a unit this turn, you may assign this card to it instead of a command token. Put this card face down over the unit when it is spent, and return it face up under it whenever it is ready. Or the Endless Gem Pouch, roll a mana die 2 times, gain a crystal to your inventory for each color rolled this way. If you roll gold, you choose the color. If you roll black, fame +1 instead of a crystal. So both of those are really attractive, actually. The Endless Gem Pouch, we have a lot of spells, so we do need a lot of crystals, I think. So I'm kind of tempted to go with that, even though Banner of Command is such a great card. Yeah, I think I will go with Endless Gem Pouch here, just given our need for crystals. We'll end our turn there. We have mana draw left, and we draw another 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we get Rage, Whirlwind, Dodge and Weave, Wings of Wind, and Endless Gem Pouch. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. Back to us. We are going to re-roll the black and the white, I think, in the source. Well, first of all, let's use our skill and rage sideways for a move of 2, which we'll use to explore here, and we do not get a city. Okay, so we have 2 orcs, and the first is going to be 7 physical attack with cumbersome and 2 armor with physical resistance, and he is fortified. And then the other one is 4 physical attack and 3 armor. We have a keep, and there is a crystal mine over there as well, which I probably want to go to. We'll put a shield token on the tomb there. So why don't we do this? We will, let's use Endless Gem Pouch, I think. Roll a mana die 2 times and gain a crystal to your inventory for each color rolled this way. So we will get a red into our inventory for that, and a blue. So that's that played. And then we can use, let's see, and I think here let's engage this guy in combat. So we can play Dodge and Weave with a white. Reduce 1 enemy attack by 4, so he is down to 0, so that is a successful block. We get 2 attack 2 because we didn't add any wounds, and then we can use our Udon Guardsman for an attack of 4. That is enough to take him out. We get +1 fame, or +1 reputation and +2 fame, and that goes there. We are not leveling up yet. We are left with these 3 in hand. Okay, so this gets re-rolled. That is a green, and these are getting discarded, and we get another 3. Yeah, 3 into hand, so 1, 2, 3. and we get March, Stamina, and Flame Wall. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't go again back to us. We are going to re-roll probably the black. Yeah, let's re-roll the black in the source using Mana Search. That is a gold. Okay. We can use, I think we probably want to use Wings of Wind here with the white from the source, and we will spend 3 move points using March and our skill to move 1, 2, 3. So we're ending on a crystal mine, and then we can spend stamina for a move of 2 to explore this tile here. So we'll move this down slightly, and the new one that we get is the White City, and that is absolutely terrible. We're cornered by lakes. Oh man, that is bad. There's a Draconum right next to us, which goes face up, and that is going to be 4 ice attack, elusive, swift, ice resistance. And then the White City is going to be level 10. So two keeps and 3 white enemies. 1, 2, and 3 white. 1, 2, 3. And all of these will have armor of +1. So we'll put this there, and that goes there, and then the keep goes face down as well. And yeah, I think we'll end our turn there. Yeah, let's end our turn. So we'll re-roll that. It is a green. These get discarded, and we have 1, 2, 3. So we draw another 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we get counter attack, swiftness, and tremor. Dummy player then 1 and 2. They're going to declare end of round in the next turn. We need to take a crystal, for ending on this mine. So what color do we want? I think we'll go with another red. So we'll take that into our inventory, and then I think here we probably want to engage the Draconum in combat. Yeah, let's go with that. So we can use, let's re-roll the gold and the green in the source. So that's a red and a gold. And then I think we will use our Flame Wall with the red from our inventory for a fire block of 7, plus our skill for a fire block of 2. That's enough to block his ice attack, because it's swift. So yeah, we needed fire block of 8, which we have. And we can play counter attack and tremor. So we'll play tremor with the green from the source. Target enemy gets armor -3. So he is down to 7, 6, 5, 4. So we can play counter attack for attack 2, and because we successfully blocked him, we get an additional attack 2, which is a total attack of 4, which is enough to take him out. Yeah, and we get +2 reputation and +7 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough to level up. So just to recap, we engaged him in combat. We did fire block of 7, 8, 9, which is enough to block him fully. Because we blocked him fully, he has 7 armor. We played tremor with the green from the source to reduce that to 4. And then with counter attack, we got an attack 2. That's physical attack, which is efficient against ice resistance. +2 for each enemy that we successfully blocked. So that is him dead. This goes away. We re-roll the green, and that is a red. These are getting discarded, and we are left with these 3 in hand. We get a choice of 2 skills. So we have his motivation skill. I think I'm going to take that. And then the common skill is going to be Norwaz's motivation skill. And then for our advanced action, we can take Shield Bash, Decompose, or Rush of Adrenaline. And I think let's go with Shield Bash. So we'll take that into our deck. Then these advance along, and the new one we get is Heroic Tail. We should get a crystal for ending on this crystal mine. And I think I'm going to take maybe a white. Yeah, let's go with that. So we have 3 left in hand. We draw another 2. We get Crystallize and Shield Bash. Dummy player declares end of round. Back to us. Let's re-roll the gold and the red in the source. And we get 2 black. Okay. So I'm kind of in 2 minds here about whether to stay on the crystal mine to get an additional crystal to our inventory, or we could potentially take this keep, but it would we would have to take a few wounds into hand to do it. And I think I'm probably going to do that. So we can play Swiftness for 2 and then these 3 sideways for a move of 5, which would get us into the keep. And then we could use a white from our inventory plus a black from the source. Play this only in the attack phase of combat and destroy target enemy, so we would have no defense here. But I think it might be getting the additional hand size might be worth it. We need to get Wings of Wind into our hand as soon as possible on the next turn. So let's go with that. We will enter the keep, we'll lose 1 reputation. And then we get, okay, so 2 physical attack, physical resistance and 5 armor. So that's actually worked out okay. And actually we don't need to, we could have used our skill for move of 1 here. So instead of maybe, well, we could first of all re-roll a black and a red in the source, see what we get. That's a green and a green. Okay, so let's I mean, it doesn't really matter here. Yeah, let's use 2, 3, 4 and 5. And no, actually we'll keep Crystallize, sorry. So then this guy is doing 2 physical attack, which we can assign to our illusionists who are physically resistant, so they absorb that, and then we can play Whirlwind with a white from our inventory and a black from the source. Just play this only in the attack phase of combat, destroy target enemy, so he is destroyed. We get 4 fame, 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a shield token on this keep, and we can also use our motivation to get a blue mana token, which we will use with Crystallize in order to get a green into our inventory, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so this gets re-rolled. It's a red. Well, it's the end of round anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Blue and white, these are getting discarded, and yeah, we are renewing these, re-rolling the source. It's gold, green and black, so the green will stay and these 2 get re-rolled, red and blue. The unit offer is getting refreshed, and the new elite unit, the first is going to be the Ultim Guardians. The regular unit is going to be the Utum Crossbowmen, and the second elite is going to be the heroes. Okay, so then we are replacing the advanced actions, so we get 3 new ones for the monasteries. We get Pure Magic, Mountain Lore and Blood Ritual, and then they're going to take Decompose into their deck. The advanced actions move along, and the new one that we get is Temporal Portal. They're going to get a red into their inventory for Fireball. This spells advance, and the new one that we get is Restoration Rebirth, and then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we will draw up to our hand limit of 6 + 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and we get Promise, Threaten, Endless Gem Pouch, Chill, Swiftness, Stamina and Rage, and I think I'm going to take Early Bird here. We need to we need to go first, I think. So here I'm going to use Endless Gem Pouch. We'll roll a die twice. Yeah, let's go with this. So that is blue. And then we also get black. So if it's black, Fame +1 instead of a crystal. We didn't want that at all, really. Okay, so we can also use Stamina for a move of 2 plus our skill for 4. And then let's use Threaten. sideways for 5, which will get us into the crystal mine. I don't really want to recruit the heroes here. And we can discard promise as well, and we'll be left with these 3 in hand. These get discarded, and we are drawing up to 7, so we get another 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get Rage, Cold Toughness, Concentration, and Tranquility. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they don't go again. I think for us, we need to play Tranquility with a green to draw 2 cards. I'm sorry, we should have ended our got a crystal. So I think I'm going to take probably a white here. Or actually, yeah, let's go with the white. So we'll draw 2 cards with Tranquility, and we get Stamina and Crystallize. That's not good. We really needed to get Wings of Wind here. There's just no way we can get out of this situation without Wings of Wind, I don't think. Okay, so we're left with Crystallize. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what can we afford to give up here? I think let's use our motivation skill for blue. And then we can draw 2 more cards, and we get Instinct and Counter Attack. Let's use Crystallize with that blue to gain a crystal of any color to our inventory, and we will take let's take a red, I guess. Yeah, let's go with that. And then I think we're going to have to give up probably Stamina. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need to get back down to below 6. So we need to give up 3 cards here. So probably the 2 Rages and maybe Swiftness as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Yeah, let's go with that. This gets re-rolled, and it is a blue. Yeah, let's. So we draw 2 more cards, and we get Wings of Wind and Swiftness. That's good. So 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 2 more, 1 and 2, and we should have got a crystal for ending on the mine here. I think I will take a white. And yeah, we are going to have to, let's use Wings of Wind along with a white. So we only have 1 white left now, and our move for a move of 2, which will get us over here. We will reveal what's in this city, and it is, so the freezers, 3 ice attack, paralyze and swiftness, 7 armor with fire resistance, 6 physical attack, poison, assassination, arcane immunity, and 6 armor, 5 physical attack with poison and 5 armor, and 4 physical attack, 2 fire attack with fire resistance and 4 armor. And those elemental attacks will be boosted by 2. Yeah, by 2, because none of them are cold fire. We're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 here. Okay. Okay, I think we're let's go for it this turn. Yeah, let's play Swiftness. We're not going to take them all out, but we'll take a few of them. So we'll lose 1 reputation. These are the 4 that we're going to face. And we can let's use first Chill with the blue from our inventory. Target enemy does not attack this combat and loses fire resistance, so he's not attacking. We can play Cold Toughness with a blue for ice block of 5 plus 1 for each ability. So we have 5, 6, 7. So he is fully blocked. We're going to use our Utum Guardsman for a block of 4, and we're going to target him along with our skill is a total block of 7, so he's fully blocked as well. So this is the only one that is going to do any attack. And yeah, so we're going to take 2 wounds to hand from his 4 physical attack, and then 2 wounds from the fire attack. So that's a total of 4 wounds into hand. And then let's play concentration along with counter attack with the green. So we get attack 4 plus 3 for each enemy blocked. We've blocked 2. So we get an attack of 4 plus 2 from concentration is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we can play Instinct with a red from our inventory for another attack of 4, which is a total attack of 16. So we can take out him for 7, probably him for, or actually if we go with 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 4 is 16. So that's all 3 of those dead. This is the only one that survives. So he goes back there. We get 3 shield tokens, 1, 2, and 3. So just to recap, we play Swiftness to move in, play Chill, target enemy does not attack this combat. I mean, I'm wondering if we should have waited until the next turn instead of going in this turn, and then we would have been able to use our skill to move in, but we would have only had 3 attack from Swiftness, so it wouldn't have actually made a difference. So we moved in with Swiftness, lost our reputation. Target enemy does not attack and he loses fire resistance. We blocked this, where is he? This guy with our Cold Toughness. And then we blocked this guy with our Utum Guardsman plus our skill. So he's fully blocked. We took 2 wounds to hand for each of his attacks. So that's a total of 4 wounds into hand. And then we played counter attack with concentration and a green from our inventory to get an attack of 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 3 for each enemy blocked. We blocked 2, so that's a total of 12 plus 4 from instinct is 16. So we took out these 3 in the attack phase. So yeah, this guy is left. We retreat back to the monastery. These are getting tidied away. So we've used up a lot of our crystals. So blue and green. We took a lot of wounds there as well. And we are discarding all of these. We get fame for defeating these. We first lose a reputation. And we get 5 plus 7 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. So where were we? We were higher than that. Yeah, so I think we should have been on 45. So we go up to 61. So we do level up again. We get 1 more command token. And we are left with these 4 in hand. And we then draw another 2. So 1 and 2. And we get Flame Wall and March, dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They don't go again back to us. I think we're going to probably want to rest here. I mean, we can take him out, but it would we would have to take a lot of wounds for it. So let's just rest with March, discard these 4 wounds, and we'll draw up to our hand limit of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get mana draw, Whirlwind, Shield Bash, March, and Dodge and Weave. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They get 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, and sorry, we should reveal the keep here. It is 3 physical attack with brutal and 5 armor. And yeah, so now what can we do with our hand? And I think let's use our skill to move in. So we'll lose another reputation. He is going to attack us with 6. And I think we will use Dodge and Weave to reduce his attack by 2. So down to 4. And then we can play Swiftness for a block, or Shield Bash for a block of 3. Plus our skill for a block of 3. That's enough to block him. We get 1 attack because we didn't take any wounds into hand. And then we can play Flame Wall for a fire attack of 5. Plus the 1 from Dodge and Weave is 6, which is enough to take him out. So we will get plus 5 fame for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do level up, and we get 1 more shield token on the city. This gets re-rolled, and it is a black. These go away. We are leveling up here, so we get a choice of skill, and we get Cold Swordsmanship, or the one on the bottom is I don't give a damn. Once a turn, 1 card played sideways gives you +2 instead of +1. If it's an advanced action, spell, or artifact, it gives +3 instead. I think I'm going to take the probably I mean, actually, I'm pretty tempted to take Bonds of Loyalty here. I think I'm going to take Bonds of Loyalty. Yeah, let's do that. So when we take this, we reveal 2 regular units. So we get the Utum Swordsman and the Peasants. So we'll leave these here. And yeah, we're left with, or we get an advanced action as well. So we can go with Rush of Adrenaline, Heroic Tale, or actually we have to take Rush of Adrenaline. My mistake. These advance, and the new one we get is Blood Rage. So that's fine. We are drawing up to our hand limit. We only have 2 left, so we get Tremor and Rush of Adrenaline. Dummy player then 1, 2. Yeah, they're going to declare end of round in the next turn. We can use our Illusionist to gain a white crystal to our inventory. And then what do we want to do? And I think here, so the only thing we really can do is probably recruit. So I think I'm going to actually recruit the Ultim Guardians. So we'll use our Bonds of Loyalty for a discount of 5. We're at -1 in the reputation track. They cost 11, so in total we need 12 less 5 is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And then we'll play 3 cards sideways for an influence of 3. And we can take the Ultim Guardians under the Bonds of Loyalty. And then yeah, we'll just end our turn there. These get discarded, and we can ready these, use our skill. These go away. We'll re-roll the source. So we get red, white, and green. Okay. The units are getting refreshed, so we are getting 2 new elite units and 1 regular. And the first elite is going to be the Fire Golems. First regular is going to be the Scouts. And then the second elite is the Amatep Freezers. We still have 3 monasteries on the board. So we get Diplomacy, Mana Storm, and Maximal Effect. Then they are taking Heroic Tale into their deck. These advance, and the new one that we get is Intimidate. They're getting a blue to their inventory for Snowstorm. The spells advance, and the new one that we get is Offering. And then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 6 plus 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we get Stamina, Promise, Dodge and Weave, Tranquility, Whirlwind, Wound, Swiftness, and Instinct. And for our tactics, I'm going to take From the Dusk, just so we can go first. And yeah, I think first of all, let's play Promise with a white. And that's influence of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 is 9. Yeah, let's go with that. So that's influence of 9. We can get the Amatep Freezers. Yeah, and then we'll re-roll this. It's a green. These get discarded. We are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we get a Wound and Tremor. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Over to us. I think let's play Tranquility with the green to heal 2. So we'll get those 2 wounds out of our hand. We're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reroll this. It's a black. This goes away. We get 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3. And we get Flame Wall, Threaten, and Mana Draw. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get 1 more. Back to us. And I think let's go with Threaten sideways, plus our skill for a move of 2, which will get us into the monastery. We can end our turn there, I think. We will. Do we want to discard anything here? No, let's keep it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get 1 more, and we get Shield Bash. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They don't go again. Back to us. I think here we have to take this keep. So it's going to cost 4 to get in there. We can play instinct with the red from the source for a move of 4. We also have a skill for a move of 5. We'll use our skill to block that for 3, and then we can play swiftness with a white from our inventory plus our Utem Guardsman for an attack of 5. We get reputation +1 and 2 fame. So 1, 2. We get a shield token on the site, and yeah, then we so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would draw 2 more cards. Yeah, let's do that. White, red gets re-rolled. It's a green. These get discarded, and we draw 2 more cards because we are on our keep, and we have 2 keeps. So we get Wings of Wind and March. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. I get 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're moving fast. The defenders are 4 cold fire attack, poison, brutal, physical resistance, and 8 armor. 4 cold fire attack, poison, brutal, again the same one. 5 cold fire attack, paralyze, assassination, fire and ice resistance, and 8 armor. And then 3 physical attack, doubly 4 divide 7 armor, 4 physical attack with swiftness, and 4 armor. Okay, and all those armors are going to be increased by 1 because it's the White City. Okay, so we'll leave those there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and it's our turn, so what do we want to do here? And I forgot to decrease our reputation for entering the keep. So here I think I'm going to discard Wings of Wind and March. We'll draw 2 more, and we get a wound and stamina. Dummy player is going to declare end of round on the next turn. Over to us, we are going to probably rest and discard those 2. We'll draw another 2. Do we want to discard anything else? No. So we'll draw another 2, and we get counter attack and chill. Dummy player declares end of round. We go with our motivation for a blue mana token and 2 cards. So we get Rush of Adrenaline and Rage. Okay. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to go for it here. Let's use. I think I'm gonna have to use chill plus our skill for a move of 2. So we will attack the city. These are the 5. We lose our reputation. And before we do that, let's use our illusionist to gain a white into our inventory. So we have 2 whites and a red, and then this blue mana token. Okay, so let's first play Whirlwind with one of the whites for target enemy does not attack this combat, and we're going to choose this guy. So he's not attacking. Let's use Mana Draw to be able to play 2 or use 2 dice from the source this turn, and we're going to play Tremor with a green and a black. For all enemies get armor -4 because they are fortified. So everyone has armor -4. We're going to block this guy using our skill for a block of 3. We're going to block this guy using Shield Bash with a blue for a block of 5, counts twice against an attack with swiftness, and he also gets an armor reduction, but he's already at 1 armor anyway. So he's fully blocked, he's fully blocked. These 2, I think I'm going to, let's play Dodge and Weave to reduce one of their attacks by 2, or by 4, sorry, with a white from our inventory. So he's fully blocked. And then we can play, we're not taking anything out in the Rage of Siege attack phase. This guy we're going to take wounds from, and we are going to get, so 8 is his armor. We are taking 2 wounds to hand and 2 wounds to discard. And then we should have played Rush of Adrenaline for each of the first 3 wounds we take to our hand this turn. Draw a card, so we take 2 wounds here. And yeah, then we would take 2 cards. Yeah, so we'll take, we draw 2 more cards. Because of Rush of Adrenaline, we took 2 wounds. So we get, so cold toughness and a wound. And then, so that is everything for the blocking and assigned damage phase. We have taken 2 wounds, and we have 1 wound in hand. we can play Flame Wall with a red from our inventory for a fire attack of 5, which is efficient against him. So he has 9 armor because of his bonus from the city. Less 4 from Earthquake is 5, so that is enough to take him out in the attack phase. This guy has 5 armor as well, so we will need 10 points of physical attack in order to take him out. We can play counter attack for an attack of 2, plus 2 for each enemy we blocked. We blocked him, so that's 2, 4, 6, plus 2 is 8. So that is 8 physical attack, plus 2 from rage is 10. So that is a total of 10 physical attack, which is enough to take him out. And then these guys, none of them have physical resistance, so we need 8 less 4, so he has 4 armor because of Earthquake and the +1 armor boost from the White City. So 4, he has 1, so 5, and then this guy has 5 as well. So yeah, so he would have been 9 in the city, less 4 from Earthquake is 5. So he is down to 5 armor, he's down to 1, and this guy is down to 5 as well. Is it? No, he should be down to 4, sorry. So 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 5 is 10, so we need another 10 attack. We can use our Ultim Guardians for attack of 5 and Amatep Freezers for an attack of 5, and that's enough to kill all 3 of those. So yeah, let's just recap to make sure we did everything right. We used the Illusionist for a white crystal to our inventory. We played Chill sideways on our skill for a move of 2. We lost a reputation. We entered the city. We played Whirlwind using one of our white crystals for target enemy does not attack this combat, and we targeted this guy. He is fire and ice resistant, so we can use a white spell against him. And then we used Dodge and Weave with our second white crystal. We took nothing out in the Rage of Siege attack phase. We used Dodge and Weave to reduce one enemy attack by 4. We chose this guy, so he was successfully blocked. We successfully blocked this guy using our skill for a block of 3, and then we used our block of 5 here, counts twice against an attack with swiftness, to block this guy. So 3 enemies are successfully blocked. 1 isn't attacking, and then we take 2 wounds into our hand and 2 wounds into our discard pile for this guy. Because we played Rush of Adrenaline, we drew 2 cards, which we got Cold Toughness and a wound, and then we moved on to the attack phase. We used our red crystal for Flame Wall for a fire attack of 5, which is enough to take him out. He had 9 armor, less 4 from Earthquake is 5, so he's dead in the attack phase. We played counter attack for an attack of 2, plus 2 for each enemy we blocked. We blocked 3, so that would be 6 plus the initial 2 is 8 attack from counter attack, plus 2 from rage is a total attack of 10, which is enough to take him out because he's physically resistant. He had 9 armor, less 4 is 5, so he's dead. And then this guy has 8 armor, less 4, so 4 armor for him. He had 5, less 4 is 1, so that's a total of 5 armor between them. He had 9, less 4 is 5, so 10 armor in total, and we used our Ultim Guardians and the Amatep Freezers for an attack of 5 each. We also have Cold Toughness for an attack of 2, so that is enough to take all 3 of those guys out, and I think I got that right. But yeah, that was very, very close in the end. I thought we were really struggling here, but yeah, let's tidy this up first. This will get re-rolled. It's a red and a blue. I mean, it doesn't matter actually because the dummy player has already declared end of round, so we're just going to get our fame, and then yeah, we can. So we get 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 3 is 19, plus 3 is 22, plus 9 is 31. So we go from 68, 78, 88, 99. So we level up twice. We would get a skill, and the choice would be resistance break. It doesn't really matter. The common skill would have been green and a white crystal. We would take probably temporal portal, and then we can tidy up all of these, and yeah, come back for scoring. Okay, so we had for spells we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's another 10. So we go to 109. I guess we can just take away the wounds now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's less 12 points. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So the wounds there. Advanced actions we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 102. Artifacts we had 1, so 1, 2. Then for crystals we had none. Our units we had 3, plus 4 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we go to 115. And then for our sites, okay, so we had 1 mage tower. We had a couple more. I think we got that one as well. 2, 3. We had 2 keeps, 4, 5, and 1 tomb, 6. So I think that's 12. Yeah, 12. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we got 20 for the cities. So we go to 27. And 15 for all cities, so that's 42. No cards left in the dummy player's deck, and they did declare end of round, so that's a total of 162. So yeah, that was a very, very close game. I thought the tiles, the way they came out, were quite unfortunate. We were quite lucky to get Wings of Wind as well. I think we got that in the tomb. It allowed us to get across there. We picked up a few crystals, got that Draconum. We're able to get into the keep and take that. And then, yeah, getting Wings of Wind on the last day, so day 3, allowed us to get over there. I think we may have got the blue city on the last turn of that round, and then into the keep. This skill proved really useful in defending. Counterattack was another great card for us. Obviously Tremor as well, being able to reduce the armor. I thought these spells came in very useful at various points. We probably had a few maybe 1 or 2 too many spells, but yeah, eventually we got there. Endless Gem Pouch would have been very useful on that last turn, just to have enough crystals to make it a bit more comfortable. We probably would have broken that for a mana token of each basic color, and then we would have also got a black, which would have gave us a bit more flexibility, I think. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts. As usual, any feedback is appreciated. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks for joining. Hope you can join again next time. Thank you.